Everyone, so today I want to talk about black women dating interracially and the silly stereotypes that come along with them. The first thing I'm going to say is these are basically my opinions and my point of views about how I feel about it, and I'm speaking for the majority of black women who may think this way as well. If you have another point of view, that's fine. If you think that this may apply to some certain black women, that's fine too. I believe that sometimes they do, that sometimes these stereotypes are true, but I also believe that it does not apply to the majority of black women out there who do like to date interracially. So the first stereotype that I'm going to address, and these are the three major stereotypes that I hear about. There could be a lot more stereotypes, but these are the ones that I know about that I want to address, and I feel like these stereotypes are the main things that people pull up when it comes to interracial dating and black women. So the first stereotype that I want to address is black women date outside their race because they hate themselves. They hate the race they were born. And I also think this is a silly stereotype because I know plenty of black women, including myself, who love who they are. They love being a black woman. They love their skin complexion, They have no type of superiority complex and feeling unworthiness, that they feel equal with the human race. But they just like to date interracially, and that's completely fine. And I don't think that most black women who do date interracially have a problem with their skin color. They just like things that may be different to them, because do opposites do attract, and people do like things that are different, and that's fine, but that does not mean that they don't like themselves. The next stereotype I want to address is black women date outside their race because they want to have children that have light skin and good hair. This is a silly stereotype because, and I'm going to speak for my opinion, I do not care about how the texture of my child's hair or the color of her skin comes out, because either way, she can come out with charcoal skin and Brillo pad hair. She's still going to be beautiful. And I don't believe that the texture of one's hair or the color of one's skin determines their beauty, because kinky hair and dark skin is just as beautiful as light skin and straight hair. It's unique, and our uniqueness is what makes us beautiful. So I think that that's a silly stereotype, because that's not something that I'm worried about with my children, is their texture of their hair or the color of the skin, because they're still going to be beautiful, and I'm still going to teach them that they are beautiful. So that's another silly one, is the texture of her hair and light skin. That also is a dumb stereotype that I don't agree with, and I don't feel like that's something that someone thinks about when they fall in love with someone who happens to be a different race. They don't think about what their kids, they don't worry about what the texture of their kid's hair comes out with, or the color of the skin. So there's that. And then the last one is black women date interracially because they hate black men. This is also a stereotype because I hate black men. Okay? My grandfather is a black man. There were many black men who were role models to me in my life. So why would I hate black men? It's a silly thing to say. I've been attracted to all kinds of men from all races, like Asian men. I've been attracted to black men. I've been attracted to white men. I've been attracted to Latino men. I've been attracted to all types of men. And I like all men equally. And I know there's a lot of other black women that don't got a problem with other men or black men, but they like to date outside their race, and that's just fine. They like something else, but that doesn't mean that they think black men are ugly or scum or whatever these stereotypes are. They just want something different. And then there's black women like me who don't care. Like, if you're a good man, If you got a good head on your shoulders, you treat me right, then why would it matter what your skin color is or where you come from? If you're a good person, that's all that matters. And that's just my opinion, is that we're all human and we're all equal. And it shouldn't matter who we want to date. I mean, if you got a brain, you got a functioning brain, you got a beating heart, okay, you bleed red like I do, then that's good enough for me. What matters is the individuality, you know? If you're a good person, that's what matters, because you can be a bad person of any race. It doesn't matter who you are. So that's just kind of a brief description about the stereotypes that I don't agree with, that I feel like are being applied to all interracial black women, and a lot of them aren't true. A lot of them are silly. A lot of us do not worry about pettiness like that. That's not something that's important. I feel like we should be all equal to date who we want, and it doesn't matter what your skin color is or your heritage or where you come from. So date who you want.